Hey there, welcome to the channel. If you're ready to take control of your money and start budgeting like a pro, you're in the right place. Today, I'm going to walk you through 5 easy steps to create your very first budget. These steps are simple, actionable, and perfect for beginners. By the end of this video, you'll have a solid plan to manage your money better and make it work for you. Plus, I'll share a few extra tips that can really help you stay on track. Step number 1 is to list your income. That means knowing exactly how much money is coming in each month. This includes your salary, side hustles, or even passive income like dividends from investments. It's crucial to calculate your post-tax income, what actually hits your bank account, so you're working with the most accurate numbers. And don't forget, if your income fluctuates, like if you're a freelancer or have a side gig, make sure to use an average monthly income based on the last few months. The goal here is clarity. Knowing your total monthly income is the foundation of your budget. Without this, you won't be able to plan where your money should go. And if you have multiple sources of income, breaking them down individually can give you a better picture of where each dollar comes from. Now let's move on to step 2. Tracking your expenses. For 1 month, try to track every dollar you spend. Yes, every dollar. Start with your fixed expenses, like rent, utilities, or loan payments. Then, jot down your variable expenses, such as groceries, entertainment, and eating out. It might seem tedious at first, but it's essential. Knowing where your money goes each month can sometimes surprise you, and it's the first step in making better spending decisions. You can do this manually, or use budgeting apps like Mint or You Need a Budget, YNAB, to automatically track your spending. Some apps even categorize your expenses for you, making it even easier to identify trends. If you prefer doing it by hand, try keeping a journal or using a simple spreadsheet, whatever works best for you. After this month of tracking, you'll have a clear view of your spending patterns, and this is crucial for the next steps. Step 3 is one of the most exciting parts, setting financial goals. Ask yourself, what do you want to achieve with your money? Your goals could be anything from saving for an emergency fund, paying off debt, or even planning for a vacation. These goals are personal, so make them meaningful to you. Maybe you're looking to save for a down payment on a house, or perhaps it's time to build that 3-month emergency fund. Make sure to set both short-term and long-term goals, and make sure they're realistic and achievable. For example, if you want to pay off debt, break it into smaller, manageable chunks, like paying off a credit card balance within 6 months. Having clear goals gives your budget purpose and will keep you motivated. You'll know exactly why you're doing this, and it'll be easier to stay on track. Step 4 is where the magic happens, creating your budget plan. Now that you know how much you earn and spend, it's time to allocate your income into different categories. A simple method is the 50-30-20 rule. This suggests you allocate 50% of your income to needs, 30% to wants, and 20% to savings or debt repayment. But remember, this is just a guide. Adjust it to fit your personal situation. For instance, if you're trying to pay off debt aggressively, you might allocate more than 20% to debt repayment and cut back on some wants. It's all about creating a plan that suits your lifestyle and goals. If you're not a fan of rigid rules, consider a more flexible method, like the zero-based budget, where every dollar has a job before the month even begins. And if you're someone who prefers simplicity, you could even start with just a few categories and expand over time. The last step, and maybe the most important, is to review and adjust your budget regularly. Life is unpredictable. Expenses change, incomes change, and so should your budget. When you track and review your expenses at the end of each month, ask yourself, were there areas where you overspent? Are there areas where you could cut back without sacrificing too much? Make tweaks as you go, and don't be afraid to change things up. Budgeting isn't a one-size-fits-all solution. Sometimes you might have a month where unexpected expenses pop up, like car repairs or medical bills, and that's okay. The key is to be flexible and make adjustments. Also, over time, you'll get better at predicting your spending, and your budget will evolve with you. Another tip, consider setting aside a small fun money fund each month. This helps you stay on track without feeling too restricted. And there you have it, the 5 simple steps to create your very first budget. Just remember, budgeting is not about restricting yourself. It's about taking control of your money and making it work for you. Once you've got these steps down, you'll feel a sense of empowerment. You'll know exactly where your money is going and how to make sure it's helping you achieve your goals. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more personal finance tips. And let me know in the comments, what's your biggest financial goal right now? I'd love to hear what you're working towards.